Hello and welcome. My name is Rubyace and today I'm going to start a mini-series about Klaxxi daily quests. I will do this in at least 3 parts as the dailies vary from different days. I have actually recorded the 2 different parts already, but I'm doing those post commentaries, so I'm not sure when I will actually release them. Maybe quite soon after this one, but I'm trying a bit of different methods, so this one will be live commentary, maybe some editing to make it shorter, as I'm sure it will take some time. But yeah, so let's get started. I actually made the video game of the week about this area. I was doing quest in here, but I didn't really talk about the quest that much, so I think I could do that now. So let's start with this one. This quest is something that varies from different days. Sometimes it's also included in other questing hubs, so I'm not really sure how they determine that you get this quest. It might be just random extra or something, because I'm not getting this every day, but some random days, and I haven't yet figured out the pattern for this. I have this recorded on another day also. So as you can see, it's pretty simple. You have to kill these guys 200 in total. I'm not going to kill each one on their own and just pull a load and then hit them down with this cleave-like ability called slice. So this one is quite simple. You have this big mechanic, big whatever giant bug this is, and you just smash through. You can't really die from in this one. Well, at least I haven't died here. Maybe you can, but of course you can then just go and retake the quest, so it's not a big deal. Of course, if someone is doing this at the same time as you are, you will have some problems in terms of the time you have to take killing these. As far as I'm concerned, these are shared with everyone on the server, so luckily there is no one playing or doing this quest at the moment, so you can do it in peace and nobody's bothering or taking half of the NPCs. And you can usually get quite a lot of these, so it doesn't take that long. I just pull those with this poison blast. It does some damage, but not that much. It's just more for aggro reasons. And here is the big load of monsters or bugs or whatever they are. There is this E ability which I'm not using at all. It's ground slam that pushes everyone back, but it doesn't do that much damage, and it's actually not benefiting, since you can't hit with these claws. When you use that, they go out of range, so it's not that useful. I can demonstrate how it works, but yes, you can see it's more of a bad thing to use it rather than benefiting. There is one thing that I've noticed, that this quest sometimes appears to be in the wrong place in the map. I can check if this. Yeah, as you can see, it shows. Well, maybe it's because I have this mount, but sometimes it shows the quest to start from there. But actually, when you go there, there is nothing to do so. It has some bugs, but it's related to location of your character. So if you are on the northern parts of this map, then you get the quest telling that you have to go there to start it, but actually you can't start it from here. You have to start it from here where I'm currently standing, so there is that little bug. Or, well, at least I haven't found the actual starting place from here. So, but but it doesn't really matter. You can just go here always and you find that big mechanic bug that you can use to kill stuff. So let's go to the island. I can meanwhile show you what are the other areas if I can actually get my location correct. So the other areas that I'm going to feature in 2 different parts are this area here, which has some quests, and this one. As I said, they vary from daily basis. Sometimes you get the same questing hub for 5 days in a row, and sometimes they are all different every day, so it depends. I'm checking the sources. Trillium is always worth getting, but I'm not going to take the ghost iron now since it will delay the video even longer. But just have to be sure that there is no trillium, like you can see there is some, so I'm going to get that. As I'm no millionaire, I can't leave money lying on the ground that much. And it was even black trillium, which is great for me. So you saw this quest in the Game of the Week video. They are mostly about killing these different monsters, as you can see. Well, of course you have this sort of objectives instead of just blatantly killing them, but it's just, well, basically it is killing these guys. Most of the things are from that, and there are few things I have to check if it's actually this time, but you can also have to pick up something, but it might be that now I didn't get those. As the quest in certain area vary a bit also, but most of the quests are pretty simple and straightforward. You have to kill these guys and you get stuff done, so it's not very complex. As you might imagine, dailies often are quite simple to do, as most likely hard dailies would gain a lot of whining from the gamers, as these are already some sort of farmy, so forcing them to be hard or annoying would reduce the interest players have towards this game. So as you can see, I have to get these cuborite shards from these worm-like creatures, and well, the only problem is that the drop rate isn't 100%, so you might have to farm this a little bit more, but at this time there is no one actually doing this. Well, someone has been here, but I can't see anyone at the moment, so it's not that much of a problem since there is no competition really. And once again checking the ores, but nothing too interesting. I usually get these ghost iron ores also, but for the sake of this video I just leave them be. I hope this doesn't end up in a way that I actually overpull and kill myself, but that shouldn't be the case. I usually manage to survive, but now I can't get any crits going on, so. But now I got the lucky crit streak, so there shouldn't be that much of a problem. Well, now I'm taking some damage, but luckily I have my cauterize, so it doesn't really matter. Just wait that I lose the debuff from the spell, and that's it. These aren't that hard. I've gained some care already. I have almost full heroic instance care, so that helps a lot that I get quite a lot damage out of those items. So yeah, I don't think I have that much to say about this at the moment, so I will skip forward a bit, since I'm sure you've seen a mage killing monsters before. I will jump to the next spot when I get these skills, so well, you don't know the difference. Oh well, actually I just noticed that I have this red spore bulb which I need to destroy, but as you can see I didn't die in the fight, but I lost quite a lot of health, so that pause in the recording was, well, completely useless to be honest, but that's life. So as you can see, you can either click those or you can stomp those just by walking over them, and you get the quest credit and they do some damage. I'm not sure if they do every time, but well, yeah, well, okay, it doesn't actually work at the moment with the mount on, so I have to dismount myself to get the credit. I get all these different debuffs. Now I'm very tiny as you can see, and let's zoom out the camera even more to make it look even smaller. Well, I think that there is no point in pausing the video, as it seems to be that I'm getting there anyway. I'm going to put links on the description anyway to jump on its quests. But explaining this is not that much of a deal, as they are all killed X amount of these so on, and luckily the input quest helper helps a lot, so that's of course a case also that you don't need that much of an instruction anymore in this game. But since I was asked to show this around, I have no reason not to do it. For some reason there is a bit of lag going on, but nothing major. Someone is most likely talking to me, but maybe they have time to wait. Oh, that was stupid of me, but it doesn't really matter. I get this quest done anyway. Does it? And this is the one bigger guy that you have to slay. Not every area has these stronger monsters which you have to kill to get the quest done. It depends quite a lot of what you get, and I've noticed that there is one area where you get this kind of quest sometimes and not always, so it's always a bit random. But I feel these Klaxxi dailies have the word random anyway inside them, so oh, I get feared from that one. As you can see, it has all kind of cool, well, no, more or less cool mechanics, depends what you get. But the drop rates from these crawlers are okay. They're not that good, but not that bad either. I would have to guess zooming. So, well, around 15 to 20, it depends a lot on luck also, so as always the drop rates are luck based more or less, unless it's 100%. Just pull a few of these and maybe get the quest done now. I really hope so. Then I have, well, some shackles to collect and some more killing. Well, they're all killing. These are pretty, well, boring in a way, but also quite simple, so you don't have to do anything annoying. So I'm not really sure if this is a good or bad thing, but well, maybe I could call it a good thing that it doesn't require that much. Only negative side is these drop rate quests. Of course they don't still take that much of your time, but I still never like when they have to do this without 100% drop rates. If I remember correctly, at least I actually hit a lot harder than most of these monsters, but well, it shouldn't be a problem anyway. Well, I'm not sure about that. But as I said, these hit a bit harder, these miners, so you should be alert of that. These scorpions aren't that much of a deal, they just die. But I think that I've shown you enough of these. Well, you can throw those items, but it's useless. The vial just does some damage to scorpions, but it's not really required. But I think I have shown all that there is to show to you guys, except that I didn't get any shackles from those miners, but as you can see it's gathered from the miners. And now the quest gave me credit for killing with mount, so it's a bit random, sometimes some problems. Let's try to AoE take them down, though I'm not sure this is actually any benefiting, since I can always do some pyroblast and blow them up. This is nice when you get these pyroblast streaks. Sometimes you get all the time new streaks and you just go and kill more and more. But yeah, as you can see, I get those shadows from there, so I'm not going to prolong this video any longer, as it has no real purpose whatsoever. You get the idea of these quests, and if I get the follow-up, which I sometimes do, it's a bit random, I will continue recording. But unless this is all that I get from here, thank you for watching, and I'll hope to meet you again when I finish post-commentating those other two parts, which should happen in few days, depends when I of course get this one out. But anyway, thank you for watching. My name is Rubyace, and I hope you get some information about this video. If you have any questions that you need to get answered, or have a request of what I could do about Mist of Pandaria or any other game, please ask me. I'm willing to do most all requests as long as they are somewhat related to these games actually. But thank you and have a nice day.